adjust your TV or your monitor. This may look like a replay of round 11, but I can tell you one thing is for sure, it certainly is not. The quarterfinals are here, and the Flakers are back in action. And you know what? They're taking on the Crusaders. Yeah, the team they just played in Christchurch in round 11. The rematch is real. That day was 17-14. Today is for a place in the top 4. Let's see who will take that lead. What's going on, everyone? Hope you're all doing well, and welcome back along to your home of rugby, and of course to the GRC, or the Global Rugby Challenge, otherwise known as the Subscribers Series, a series where you guys take the field against the world's elite. Today, it really is elite. The Flakers are in a battle to make it into the top 4, where they will face either the All Flakes or, of course, the Guardians of the Crib, who, finishing in the top 2, have already made their way to those semi-final spots. Today, the Flakers, of course, finishing in 3rd, were to play in the quarterfinals, along with 4th, 5th, and 6th, where today's opponent, the Crusaders, come in to the equation. Of course, we've got another match taking place in that quarterfinal, which we'll see the result of at the conclusion of this game to see who else will be making those top 4s. But of course, remember, it was just last round where the Flakers defeated the Crusaders 17-14. But the team has undergone very much a transformation from that well-rotated and well-rested side that took on the Crusaders last round. For the opponents, though, the Crusaders have changed nothing. So you know what? We don't even care about them. Let's look at the Flakers team lining up tonight to take on the Crusaders. Of course, we'll be led by Captain Craig Anderson, starting tonight at hooker, back to his, well, very good form role we've seen him produce some great performances from throughout the season. He'll be bookended by Hugo, the big man Lambrex, and of course the power of Sir Oscar, who will wear that number 3. You can't go past the second row. Ethan Holton has been a phenomenon, and this round he will get a new friend in Daniel Adumuru in the middle of the pack. It's the back row. Daniel Brill continues on the 2 Daniels, and then we have, of course, CJ Smith getting a chance on the open side flank with Lucas Barrett. Of course, the hero of that round 11 fixture, scoring that stoppage time try to win the game against the Crusaders. Moving into the back line, we continue on the Barrett boys, with Joshua starting as scrum half, once again going back to that well-known combination with Bernard and Kahan. Moving into the midfield, Daryl Gray returns, as does David Adumuru, and of course, no one is really getting that number 11 jersey of Corey Davidson on the left wing. Jabari Karoi returns on the right-hand side, and Connor Tamar continues a good run inside the starting 15, keeping his spot in the side back at the number 15 position of fullback. This team is ready for action, and they know this is, of course, do or die. Lose this one, you're going home, Flakers, and that is something that the subscriber teams do not want to see this early in the finals. On the benches, of course, plenty of guys who were in the team last round. Both the Valentine boys moving to the bench today, as did Matthews and Bobs. Capone, Matenzi is there as well. Flaker Fisher, though, riding the pine, waiting for a chance to set the stars alight. And of course, another big difference tonight will be the fact that today will be played at home for the Flakers. Toronto Field is the venue. Crusaders with a big travel week, as have the Flakers, and we are good to go and underway. Of course, Crusaders in the red, Flakers in the yellow and purple, and a big turnover, nice and early. CJ Smith doing magic, and Jabari Karoi goes in the corner, and he's the touch. Oh wow, Will Jordan. Electric start. Oh man, what a fiery start by the Flakers. Not here to play around. CJ Smith, the turnover, swiftly put out to the right. And the try almost scored. Barrett at the back, and now here's Daryl Gray. Another line break here for Flakers. Support on the land. And a try this time. Left side, Corey Davidson. Not to be outdone. It's 5-0. It's an opening domination period for the Flakers. Boy, oh boy, this is an electric start. Out of the blocks like you wouldn't believe. Great little ball there from Daniel Brill and Daryl Gray. Such an influential member through that midfield. So many stars being unearthed during the season. of the GRC, and I tell you what, this is the start of dreams for the Flakers. Karoy almost in on the right, they reset, go back. Davidson scores one on the left instead, and now here's Ankahan. Back in his favoured number 10 jumper. And back, making things work once again. 7 points to 0, it's a dream start. I hardly even talked about the stadium or the colours of the field, and the teams were back in their own goal. See if we get a bit of normalcy here. Brill, nice little drop-off ball there to Hugo Lambrix. And Ankahan's going to look for the safety touch. This is more like it. This is a bit of calm and composed rugby. As Will Jordan refuses to drop that one in quickly. Ankahan happy with his efforts. Getting a bit of the territorial battle gain there for the Flakers. 7 points to 0, the scoreboard early read. Stolen the front. Oh, Ethan Holton, who else? And a strong run off the back from CJ Smith.
Advantage.
Oh, drop ball there. Not the great work there from Joshua Barrett. It's a bit of a tap when it comes to his performances. Great run there from CJ Smith. But Joshua Barrett, we know he can run very hot and very cold at the same time.
Set.
And for the Flakers' sake, you'd hope that today, that could be just turning the tap the wrong way to start the game, and he'll come back into some hot form later. Now, here is Mitch Drummond. Wide, looking for good Hugh, and the kick is away. Connor DeMart waits back, takes it comfortably on the bounce, and will hit it back. Here is Ethan Holton, a danger man with ball in hand. And somehow secures possession for another hit. Joshua Barrett, this time CJ Smith. Flicks the offload away, Jabari Karoy looking to get on the outside of Lester Fainganuku, and what a matchup that is, by the way. Karoy and Fainganuku, two big, dreadlocks, thunderous wingers. Pace and power, that's what they're all about. Line out good this time for the Crusaders. Moanga out to Sevu Reece. One-on-one, Corey Davison, another big battle on the wings. There's a little bit of in and out there from the Crusaders. So Sevu Reece drops it down to short of the 10-metre line. Drummond looks to go the power game. Ethan Holton eats it for breakfast. The referee gets it away. Tamaiti Williams makes half a wing nudge. Drummond, big pass, slam to Cody Taylor. Massive hole. Oh, he's gone straight through Cody Taylor. Support from Goodhue. One long, back to Taylor. Wide for Sevu Reece. That is a clinic finish. That is beautiful rugby. And Cody Taylor starts it all off with some brilliant play. But the finisher, of course, Sevu Reece. How about that? Great pace around CJ Smith. He sold the dummy there to Connor DeMart. It broke down a little bit there, but the reliance on going back to Cody Taylor to either space, either numbers, either support, and put away a very easy finish for Sevu Reece. But that really was a try of individual brilliance, and I would have said Cody Taylor could have gone all the way. Deserved it, no doubt. Here is Richie Moanga to tie it all up, and he does, he nails it. 7-7 the score, no mistake there from the All Black fly half. And back to halfway he goes. Future All Black fly halves, where are they coming from? Different conversation for another day. Here is Bernard Ankahan. Wouldn't mind a big international number 10 jersey, I'm sure. Drummond, that's a wide ball, big wide ball to us. Lester Fainganuku, look to shape up against Karoy, decided better against it, come back inside instead. The Flakers shut down the play on the 10-metre line. They shut it down well too. They got pressure, they got numbers, they got a turnover. Barrett, Gray, Brill, back inside to Ethan Holton. Here we go, it's the main man. Try scoring Supremo, Ethan Holton. Lambrix goes left, Brill, Daryl Gray, straight up the guns, Daryl Gray. Oh, he's special. He is special as Daryl Gray. Sized up his opposition. And then sliced, diced, put them in a pot. They are ready for the stew. This was an exquisite play. Ethan Holton played the power. Hugo Lambrix went back to Brill, and then a little gap. Daryl Gray said, "Do I pass it? Will I step it? Will I run it?" Foot down, he's gone. There's no coming back there. Daryl Gray Incredible line, solo brilliance, opened up by a strong run of course, Ethan Holton. Here's Ankar to stick that lead back out to 7. No errors there, and the home crowd pretty happy. Their team is up, and they are looking good. Well, very early days to be saying that. They are looking in charge to be heading towards the semi-finals. Of course, that's what it's all about, do or die rugby. Flakers, the only subscriber team to play in this round. It will be a week off, essentially, for the All Flakes and the Guardians as they look to burst their way out. So CJ Smith having an absolute storming game and another 7 jumper. I tell you what, here's Shamari Kuroi looking for a Doomer on the inside. Looking, can't find. Good defence from the Crusaders. Tucking it down Will Jordan, but now no numbers back. Holton, Lambrix, good ball, finding a bit of room, and here's Joshua Barrett. Again, he's knocked the ball on. He's found a bit of space tonight as Joshua Barrett, but his handling skills letting the team down somewhat. As Ethan Holton and Hugo Lambrix really taking on a massive amount of responsibility for this team.
Sit.
Scrum feed for the Crusaders. They want to strike before half-time if they can. Leo Willie has it at his feet. Mid-Strummond. Mo'unga, so set piece, and Mo'unga just decides he'll go with himself. Kalos in support. This is the inside ball to David Harvey. Loving those little inside tracks are the Crusaders. Here's Drummond again. Takes a few steps and finds it to Goodhue. He gets a tip in line, finds support nicely. Sam Whitelock on the little run down the middle of the park. Now they look to the right. Will Jordan up in the line. Here's Simon Reese as well. Smitey Williams comes back. And again, Cody Taylor. A lot of familiar names starting to pop up here as Saul carries through Jack Goodhue, who is eventually put down. Massive space on the left. Oh, Drummond, he's butchered it. He has really butchered that. Now the defence sets. Whitelock, left side. Blackadder, nice ball, and Richie Mo'unga is absolutely drilled. Run from Leo Willie. Loses a couple of metres. Now here's, nice ball away from Fletcher Newell. Away, Lisa Faganuku. Oh, cover defence. The Flakers absolutely out of this world. Drummond. Left side to Mighty Williams. Goes back to his centre field, and it's going to be a turnover. It's a penalty straight up. Absolute bread and butter. Ink and pen. Call it what you want. Scott Barrett was all alone in the desert. Well, they could just end this here if they want the Flakers. A tap and a kick to touch will do it, but no. They want blood. Craig Anderson going, let's go. Give us another shot here. He'll throw into the lineouts. What's the call going to be? Are they going to play on this one, or are they going to just finish things as quickly as they can? Daniel Adumaru drags it into the back. Barrett up in the line there was
advantage.
Martin and CJ Smith as well, for eventually
not
a knock
releasing.
on coming away from Adumaru. This time David Adumaru in midfield. And a bit of a tame and, well, low skill end to what has been a very exciting half of rugby, especially by the Flakers. Hugo Lambrix was up and over that ball very quickly, trying to shut down any chance the Crusaders thought that they would actually have another go. Well, there we go. It is half-time, and it is a 7-point difference. It is 14-7, and it has been quite a remarkable game. Both sides having a number of chances to score. Flakers, though, the better of it. Very hot start. Should probably be up by more, but at 47, I think they'll be happy enough to the way they sit and looking forward to the semi-finals. So a long way to go, 40 minutes. It's enough to put 14 on the board. It's sure enough to put 28. Kick-off from Mo'unga, left dangerously from Smith, and just getting that one there was Adumaru flying into the air. Here's Ankar, tried to elude. Well, Will Jordan has just left that completely alone. Oh, it's disaster by the Crusaders. Will Jordan's had a shocker. Harvey's tried to save his bacon, and now they both look like fools. Massive chance here. Anderson to throw. Right on the 22. Ethan Holton. Fire from the lineouts. Ankar runs straight. Now they get it through the guts. Barrett to Gray. Has another try. Daryl Gray offloads. And Corey Davidson. Take your pick. The Flakers are on fire. 19-7. Kick to come, of course. But Daryl Gray, he's out there with his orchestra. He's the conductor, and he's got them singing a mighty fine tune. Well, Lucas Barrett hit that up straight after Ankahan hit it up, and Daryl Gray, well, he was even sidestepping and dummying his own teammates. That's how hot he is right now. Corey Davidson, lucky to be on his outside. And there's a number of teams that would love that midfielder of Daryl Gray in their lineup. Started the season on the wing, got a chance moving inside. And since then, he has never looked back. And boy, I tell you what, this season has unearthed an absolute plethora of stunning midfield options throughout all three subscriber sides. Daryl Gray just joining that long list. It's going to be one of the hardest spots to name for the All-Stars. Later on, after the final, of course, here is the Flakers now looking to attack their way back, and Jabari Karoi looks up and sees a panic. Will Jordan in his face. Oh my word, what a ball! Ethan Holton! Who else? Taking names. Flakers are in again. Oh, this is special. You just can't leave Jabari Karoi wide open like that. That is criminal. Absolutely criminal by the Crusaders. And David Adumaru spotted it almost instantly. Tried to get on the inside of that pass as well to Adumaru, but Ethan Holton, he loves a good 50-metre scamper. He loves a good run. And he loves scoring tries as well. He has scored a stack this season. And he's probably up there with the MVPs as well. Here is Ankahan. Some utter standouts throughout the season, but Ethan Holton has to be one of them for sure, as he puts this one surely beyond doubt now for the Flakers. 28 points to 7. We're only 49 minutes in. This is incredible. What a second half for the Flakers so far. Deep kick this time from Mo'unga. Here's Anderson, turns around the corner. Real bit of room opening up here, and who else? Ethan Holton. You can't keep him out of the action.
Release.
He's in everything so far. Here is Barrett, chops it short, and calm around the corner. Anderson. Well, great pass from Anderson. Curley getting involved in the action. Here's the Adumaru with another carry, and eventually they take it to ground. Just outside their 22, eventually Ankahan says, this is a bit dangerous for us. Let's get down the other end of the field. Will Jordan obliges and says, we don't want to play down here either. And this is a good kick. A very good kick from Will Jordan. A little bit of something going the way of the Crusaders finally. They've had their share of bad luck today, that is for sure. Craig Anderson will throw. It's just outside of his 22. And it's Daniel Adumaru who grabs it down the back. Here is David Adumaru straightening things up nicely. Daryl Grant's upon Ethan Holton. Oh, he knows who to hang around with. That midfield of Adumaru and Gray, you just stick near those boys. And a penalty to the Crusaders. Anderson stuck in the ruck. Tried to follow the support lines of Ethan Holton. And unfortunately, he didn't get the job done. Well, this is signal of intent here by the Crusaders. Down by 21 points. 3 is not going to help them now. With just 20 minutes remaining, they'll be looking to score, and score quickly, in the capacity of 7. Whitelock, that's the answer. And the maul. Good option here by the Crusaders. Hits forward. Easily gaining meters. Craig Anderson stopped that very quickly. Here's Drummond. Going alone. Drummond to the corner. He's put out. Great defense there. Joshua Barrett equal to the task. Well, under pressure here. Anderson to throw. 63 gone. Nicely taken. I tell you what, Adumaru was on fire. And then, of course, is Daniel Adumaru kicked away eventually there from Joshua Barrett. And it fires out. Crusaders getting a bit fancy here. Mo'unga trying to find it to Callow. Jory Callow just goes to ground. Mo'unga off Taylor, and here's another half chance there for Goodhue. Leicester Fainga'anuku. Oh, big hit! Fainga'anuku taken down. Jabari Karoi, welcome, he says. And he'll be saying goodbye soon enough as well, as time is ticking for the Crusaders. Callow with another go. Ball shot short. Leo Willie having a stab.
Release.
Fletcher comes back. Looking for a way through.
Release.
Is Fletcher Newell. Setting up now for Drummond.
Release.
It's all pick and goes all over the place at the moment for the Crusaders. So waits, another slow ball here. Fletcher Newell, he'll go alone. Oh, big ball wide. Let's the Whanganuku. Now a chance from Colin Demand. Great offload. Will Jordan flying high up in the line. Oh, he's down. He's down and he's hurt. A man who is really starting to play well. And just like that, his season is over in more ways than one. Braden Ennor will make the switch. Very versatile, very capable player as well, Braden Ennor. And he will make his way onto the paddock.
Crouch.
It'll in turn be a scrum feed.
Sit.
For the Crusaders. Pack it down. Drummond will put the ball in. And you wait for it to come out the feet of Leo Willie. No, you leave it to Leo Willie to go for a bit of a run. And he gets the Crusaders rumbling a couple of minutes forward. Here's Drummond. Short to Mighty Williams. Loves a good rumble. Flakers on the ball quickly though. Don't get rewards. Drummond again. Well, Leo Willie. Another carry there for the big number 8. Drummond giving it short now. Very forward and orientated now are the Crusaders. Keeping it well within all their big boys. Here's Drummond, another run. Leo Willie, back to Barrett. Swing around now. Goodhue's got the ball. Look out, but it's Cody Taylor. Gets a pass. Big turnover. Turnover. Barrett with the play. And forward pass. Daniel Brill looking to break out off the turnover. And Hugo Lambrex just says, no, dude, we are dominating this. Let's not do that. Crusaders had the feed. A chance for them to set this game at the end with a little bit of something to go home with. Whanganuku off his left wing through the midfield. Breaks a tackle or two. Back to Barrett. And Barrett going through 3. Now finding Kurikalo. Right in centre field. 30 metres out. Drummond goes back to Taylor. And again going nowhere. No real width recently here by the Crusaders. As here goes. He's a Blackadder. Finding Mitchell Drummond. That's what they're looking for. Finally it works. But it's about 20 or 30 minutes too late. And they will be just loving that chance that it worked. But their season, well, it is done. Time is gone. The Flakers have dominated. Great little run and dummy there from Blackadder. Popping it back to his left. 2 number 9s went for a weak sprint race. But Barrett and Drummond going toe to toe. And dotting down just to the left of the uprights. Wow, this is very good for the Flakers. Emphatic throughout the opening 50 minutes. Then they were happy just to turn off the clock, just to let themselves slide back home. The scoreline flattering the Crusaders here as full time goes. And the Flakers are going to the semi-finals. Well, they did it much more emphatically than they did in round 11. They were challenged, they were pushed, and they did it late a week ago. Today, they hit early. They struck hard in the opening 50, and they were in full control throughout the night. 28 points to 14. A late try to Drummond has pushed the Crusaders up to half of the Flakers scoreline, but throughout most of this game, it looked fairly good going for the Flakers. Tries, of course, for Daryl Gray. Who else? Ethan Holton grabbed one as well, and Corey Davidson with a double. And the goal kickers, well, as you can tell by the scoreline, they were perfect as well. Flakers dominated this game. Look at it, possession 70%. It's very hard to win a game when you have less than 30 or 40% of the ball. The Crusaders, they didn't really have it, and they struggled to make an impact. The Flakers, though, just too good over that opening hour or so of the game. A very, very solid matchup by this Flakers team. They knew what they had to do, they executed it very well, and now they are on to the semi-finals. Now, who will they be playing in those semi-finals? We know the All Flakes and, of course, the Guardians are there ready and waiting. But who will they face? Well, let's take a look. Here we go. Quarterfinals. Flakers 28-14 over the Crusaders. We knew that one already. But quarterfinal number 2, we did not know. It was, of course, after the Flakers game, and we can see it's another 28-pointer, 28 points to 19. Saracens over Chiefs. That means both of those New Zealand Super Rugby franchises are gone, and we have just the one representative from the Premiership to make their way into those semi-finals. So it will be, here you are, All Flakes versus Saracens and Guardians versus Flakers. Top of the table finish, there is your reward for the All Flakes. We're in for an absolutely barnstorming next 3 episodes. Let's be honest, I was going to say next couple of weeks, but the next 3 episodes for sure are going to be huge. That is it. All Flakes, Saracens, Guardians, Flakers. I will see you all for those semi-finals. Of course, they'll be coming very soon, as per always, so do not go anywhere and make sure that you're here for the semi-finals and, of course, the grand final. I'll see you for it. Until then, though, take care.